Last time on Total Party Guild.
Your fairy fire goes off.
Yeah.
And describe it.
Okay. Kind of hum a little ditty to myself and it just...
Yeah. So it's like neon music notes fly out.
Yeah, that's definitely swirling. You can see like neon
like
and then kind of in a darker color within the neon
thinking.
you can see
little
little notes and the like individual notes and little couplet notes and it just lands and fills the whole area like smoke filling an area and then just fades down and anything that didn't make its dex save remains kind of glittery neon pink.
Welcome, heroes! My name is Jeremy, and I'll be DMing this story arc of Total Party Guild, a weekly retro-wave-inspired modular live play 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons podcast. So put on your 3D glasses, sit back, and enjoy the neon. This week, the guild will be hiring out...
I'm Vanessa Otero playing Jewel Von Onyx. By now I'm sure you've discovered she is a human bard.
I'm Sean, playing Singer, who is a non-human tiefling. Huh? Oh, cleric, right.
And I'm Justin, playing Stenel Bjornsson, stout halfling barbarian. That's what it is. I got a paunch.
It's canon, you heard it here. He's a thick boy.
He's thick.
Tiny thick boy. Last adventure, our heroes fought a shadow demon, saved a very enthusiastic hostage, got him out of the dungeon, charged forward into the meat locker, and snuck their way past the butcher. They found themselves in a hallway with a locked door and another option. We'll see what they do.
So who wants to go through this door first?
I'm gonna crack it open.
Alrighty then. I'll get behind it.
Steno opens the door.
I like that you asked the question like it's ever going to be me.
Well, I was wondering if we were going to do that.
Rochambeau?
Yeah.
Make the bard go first.
Boulder, paper, shears? I thought maybe...
Jewel hasn't taken a hit yet.
And that shall remain.
Oh, it's a good idea that we don't... I am directly behind Steno.
Alrighty, so you open the door, and it is a very knightly looking gallery. There are 6 sets of armor, 3 on either side. They're holding arbalists, big crossbows. At the end, it is kind of a trapezoid shaped end to the gallery. And there are 4 pictures, 2 on either side. And in the middle, you see a big grinning mouth on the wall.
In the middle?
Yeah, on the wall at the far end.
I don't like any of this.
This is bad. I don't like it either. This is all bad.
So there's 6 of those guys with the arbalists?
Yeah. All right.
They're just
so
decorative armor. There are banners hanging down with different heraldry on them. There's one that's depicting wars from Alabaster. There are 4 chests between the suits of armor.
Okay.
And when you open the door and step in, the mouth says, "Oh, company!"
Oh.
It's a magic mouth.
With a big toothy grin.
Well, I like this even less than I liked.
The mouth is about 8 feet across.
Now, does it look like a menacing mouth or like a goofy mouth or like...
No, it just says, come in, tell me all of the stories. Come in, please, come in.
Does it sound just like Milo? I wonder if you close the door and then reopen the door if it would do it again.
In which direction are these arbalists pointed? Are they
They're
pointed?
they're just held.
Right.
Like ready, but they're not pointed at anything.
Okay. Do they have actual string on them?
Yes, and they're loaded.
How tall is it?
They're on pedestals, so the arbalists are about 8 feet up.
I would like to carefully try climbing one of these suits of armor to pull the bolt out of one of the arbalists.
So you start climbing, and the mouth says, "I want to do that. That's probably a bad idea, little friend."
I agree with him. It's probably going to just have all of them do their thing. I wouldn't know. Why would you? Like he literally said, it's a bad idea. You shouldn't grab it.
It's a dungeon. Do you trust random mouths in a dungeon?
I mean, it hasn't done anything wrong yet. Hello, dear friend over there. What?
And he says, "Is your friend dense? Why is he doing that? Tell him to quit doing that. Tell him to quit touching that
You
thing."
should probably stop touching it. He stopped it. He stopped touching. What's your name?
I don't know. I've been here so long, I forgot.
Great. If we walk in here, what's gonna happen to us?
You can admire some beautiful, beautiful art up here. There's some art. You should come look.
And then what happens?
And then you get to figure things out, and it's awesome.
All right.
moves
So
to
Steno
human.
walked all the way down the hallway.
Yeah.
'cause
Okay. And as you walk down, there are 4 chests.
That's a nervous pimp walk, though. I'm like,
At that last suit of armor on the left, just kind of sitting on the floor, cross-legged, white robe, clipboard.
oh boy.
I bet you get marked down for. Never mind.
I bet you get marked down for being a stick in the mud.
All right. Well, since he didn't die,
I'll go into the room.
yeah,
Okay.
I'm gonna go in the room.
Okay. You both go into the room, and the door closes
Mm-hmm.
and clicks.
Yep. Oh, I'm so surprised that the door locked behind us.
And the mouse says, "I love dungeons. Don't you love dungeons? Isn't this fun?"
I'm gonna take my sword and poke one of the magic treasure chests, knowing that the mascot of the guild is a mimic.
Is a mimic.
I'm gonna poke it and see if
Give it
it
a love tap.
responds.
When you poke it, the chest opens, and then a big fat tongue rolls out of it, and then there's a cube, like a big 2 foot by 2 foot cube on the tongue.
All right, which one did she touch?
Which one did you touch?
This one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. I'm gonna go and look at the art real fast. Don't touch it. Just
I'm
hang on a
looking at
second.
the art as
Just hang
well.
on a second.
What is
What,
the
what
art?
did we see?
Look
Okay. We have,
Oh, thank goodness.
there's a picture of a half-orc eating a big sweet roll, and on a table in front of him is a cake.
So he's eating a sweet roll, and there's a cake.
Mhm.
All right.
And he's the far left.
Far left.
To the right of him is a dwarven woman with a beard, all red hair, and
Dwarven, red-haired, bearded lady.
yeah, and behind her are casks, and she's drinking a tankard. Next, there is
I like where this is going.
a gnome in a field sipping tea, and behind them are citrus trees. And to the very right is a gruff-looking human with a big cut of cow in front of him and cold cuts behind him on a bar.
Well, we have found steak, and we had some tea, and there was weird fungus and stuff that could be made tea, and we saw beer in
And
the
then
dungeon so far.
below the pictures,
Mhm.
there's a big hole.
For
It's
each one.
It's a big cubic hole.
For all of them. Okay. Awesome. So,
And the mouse says, "It's a fun puzzle! It's so fun! I bet you guys can't guess it. I bet you guys will just rot in here. And that'll be really fun too. And then we can be friends until you die."
I poke the other treasure chest on the
yes, I
other side.
just figured might as well
Yeah.
start poking chests.
And then all 4 of them go bleh, and the tongue rolls out, and it's
Uh-huh.
a cube.
So there's a cube in each tongue.
Yes.
And the cubes look exactly the same.
They all look exactly the same.
All right, cool. So I'm going to start back on the far left-hand side, and I'm going to look at the knight in armor and the tapestries that's above it and so forth. Well, what do we see?
So all the knights look the same.
Okay.
It's all like silvery armor with like some gold plated trim. The arbalists look like they're made of like a black ebony wood with gold decoration. Very classy. The tapestries, one is depicting like the war of the 13 districts. One is a king above all else. One is and these are all above the chests. One is
Is there any food depicted
no,
in any of these?
No.
All right.
no.
Okay.
One is a deep, like an underground kingdom with crystals around, and one is a sunken city.
Interesting.
What is the king above all else?
It's just like a heroic king with a crown standing above like all of his subjects and enemies.
Okay.
So it's like him at the top, his subjects and nobles, like his castle, and then slain enemies on the bottom.
Okay.
So at first I was thinking like, well, you start with tea, and then you eat dinner, and then dessert, and then boom, you get smashed. But it might not be that simple.
Wait. You first start with tea? Like a morning thing. Like breakfast.
And the Magic Mouse says, "Oh, you guys aren't thinkers, are you? Puzzles are really hard for most adventurers.
Is there? Do you guys anyone
We
have
can
a
be friends
silence?
forever. You guys
We
just
have
talk
dispel
over me.
magic.
Seriously."
Yeah. Great.
You could
Yeah.
just
No.
just dispel the mouth.
Just smell it.
Maybe it'll give us clues though.
He says, "I bet you guys will never get it.
Probably
This
not.
one's really clever."
Yes,
It
that's
could
great.
be that like the underground city might relate to the dwarf.
Maybe the Crystal City, but then there's also a sunken city, the War of the 13 districts, and the king above all else.
I feel like
How long have you guys been down here? I bet it's been a while.
Yes. No, it's been quite at least over an hour.
And you guys made it past the butcher. That's really impressive. Not a lot of people make it past the butcher. They
Where's
keep
his
adding
mouth?
parts to him.
How big is it?
It's like 8 feet across between the 4 pictures.
Fuck. I was gonna see if we could just stuff something in.
stuff a mimic or two in there, but
Sure,
it'd probably
magic
just
map.
eat him.
Let's think. So the first room had pits.
Oh, it's
right?
hard to think, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, especially if you're talking quite.
But I haven't had company in so long.
I tell you what, you let us do this, and then we'll sit around and we'll talk and have tea. How's that sound?
But everyone always says that, and then they never want to talk. I don't know why they never want to talk. This is so hard.
Maybe
But-
you two
but
should be
we can just
figuring
be
it out,
friends.
and
Can't we just be friends?
I'll distract.
Sure,
Mouth.
you go talk. To
You
them.
guys go to the other end of the room.
Tell me all your stories, please. Any of you? Come on. Come on. It's been so long.
I've got a good one.
So here's my thoughts.
So I was born on a Tuesday.
Why on a Tuesday? Are your parents dumb?
I will have you know they both are. Yeah.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense. Why are you wearing animal skin? Why don't you just make it a coat like everyone else?
That
Well, 'cause then I can do this.
right? He has kids.
I put the hammer down.
Oh, I'm gonna have to embellish some stories about you.
All right.
Thanks.
So
Me
maybe,
too.
maybe it's sunken, right? So sunken city,
I stabbed a nerd,
which is
but my friend killed the shadow demon.
which would be associated with.
What's a nerd?
It's
What?
like he's like on his knees praying and stuff. Actually, my
Oh,
friend's
that's a
kind of a nerd too.
Yeah, some nerds come in here sometimes.
Oh, they like to pray
Yeah,
to
and
like
then we
the
shoot
weird
them.
gods. Oh, is that what happens if you get it wrong?
So
You
one's
get
a
shot.
shield, one's a.
Yeah, it's fun.
Oh,
Well, it's fun for me.
I don't want to get shot.
Oh, then don't get it wrong.
What happens if I just crawl up and pull the bolt out of the crossbow? Because that seems like it would solve a lot of problems.
We'll probably shoot you still.
Okay.
But if I pulled the
So
out of
the
one, then I just
sunken
only
city.
get shot 5 times, right?
And
I mean, you can try that. It'll be fun.
the bearded dwarf are probably
That
the
could be
same thing.
Yeah, I think you should do that. That'll be fun.
Because it's
But you stopped me
underground.
before, and now you want me to.
Yeah, because I wanted you on the room first.
What do the other things have to do with
that
each other?
makes-
I don't.
You didn't want us to do it until
Or I
we were
don't
all in
get
the
it.
trap.
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah. That's how dungeons work.
Can you make an
Is
intelligence
this a
check
To do what?
to try and get a hint?
So he already kind of got something.
Oh, fuck. No,
Yeah,
So-
we were listening. We were talking.
Oh,
Okay, yeah.
so apparently the reason he stopped me from pulling the bolt out of the crossbows is because he wanted us all in the room with the door locked first. Now he's happy if I go up and take the crossbow bolts out, because then they're all going to turn and shoot us.
Oh,
that was the hint?
That's not a hint. I'm just giving you more
that's
information.
that's great. Wait, mouth. Would it shoot every one of us? Just the person who took the thing out of the crossbow?
No, it depends on how I'm feeling. Do you want to tell stories now?
I'll sing. I will do an enthralling performance.
Okay.
I don't know. It's not really a humanoid.
It's not going by normal rules, so.
So I will.
DM magic.
I feel like with a disembodied, you've got to do some Rocky Horror Picture.
I'll
Man.
pull out my my ukulele and start singing more bardic tales and not like performance. Like
And he goes, I've heard this one, and sings over you really off key.
Oh, God.
I'm used to it. I performed in front of lots of people before, and
It's to the point of drowning your voice out, though.
all right,
But it's having fun.
cool.
So did you guys make any progress?
Yeah, maybe. Yep. So here's the thing. We will do.
And then it says, "Oh man, I bet you're parched. Aren't you hungry from being down here so long?"
No.
DM, real quick, the deep underground kingdom.
Yeah.
What's some of the descriptors that are going on in the background? Is there?
So
I'm looking for like mushrooms, fungus, crap like that.
there's crystals.
There's crystals.
Yeah, it's a massive city, and it's like a pulled away tapestry of it, and it's sitting up on like an underground cliff with sunlight coming through holes in the ceiling.
Gotcha.
And there's like purple and green crystals like around the cavern you're looking at the city through.
Oh, okay.
Does that sound dwarven or gnomish?
Yeah, I am kind of hungry.
Fuck, I don't know.
Yeah, you should eat something.
No, me neither.
Like what?
Don't you have food?
No.
You didn't bring food.
Wait, do none of us have food
I just
flies?
look at you guys. Like, shut up.
Oh, that's a bummer. Yes, no food. All right.
What happens if we try to touch one of the cubes?
What? Like, describe what you want to do.
After we finish our amazing, enthralling ballad, I'll put my ukulele away, and I'll just kind of wander back towards this front cube on
What are the tapestries?
that side of the building, and
They're all terrible.
No, they're pretty descriptive.
take a deep breath and steel myself, and just try to grab the cube.
It's big. It's like 2 feet across.
Okay,
It's
so
2 by
I'll
2.
just both my hands and try
Yeah.
to grab the cube.
And it's hefty, and the bottom of it's wet from the tongue.
Mm.
But when you pick it up,
Yeah.
the tongue just rolls back in and the chest closes. And nothing, you're holding a big ass
Which one
cube.
did you grab?
I grabbed the front one towards.
That one over there?
Yes.
So that one would be the one with the
I'll set
tapestry.
it on the floor.
Oh god, that's gonna
Look for any openings or anything you can.
That one is the one with the king above all else.
That's probably the human, right?
But it doesn't. Nothing happens when I touch it, or
Humans think they're the king of all. don't they?
They are. Okay. So that's a human in that one tapestry, right?
Yeah, these are both human-themed tapestries.
Oh, they're both human.
Well, yeah, because this is the Alabaster War, and then this is just a king above all.
King above all else. This is the
Dwarf.
Dwarven city,
Mhm.
and then that is the sunken city.
Yep.
So it's underwater.
Yep.
Oh, okay. All right. So,
Wait, underwater drinking? Sugar crystals? Big war, slaughtered cow and meat?
maybe. But what about the king?
King and
King and tea.
the monarchy did invent tea time.
it's dignified.
All right.
I'm like, unless you want to try alphabetizing it.
No.
Or
Okay. So
What else did he say to you?
oh, yes. Mouth, big mouth.
He's ignoring us now.
That is
Sorry,
a
I'm ready.
crazy show.
No, I'm just. The mouth is unusually quiet.
We should chew the fat.
You should chew the fat. That sounds like a good idea. You look famished.
What are
Oh,
the,
wait,
what are the
no,
rules?
You don't. You have a paunch. I
so
couldn't see.
Judgmental magic mouth.
What are the rules of the puzzle?
Don't get it wrong.
we should do this in order, right? So from the rooms that we've already gone through, right? There was 4 different rooms, and there's 4 different tapestries. So they naturally attach themselves to each other,
It
right?
doesn't. I mean, but there's at least 6 rooms in here because there was another room. We could have gone in the other room before we got here.
No, we couldn't.
The other
There
one's
was
locked.
there was a lock.
Oh.
We need a key to get through it. So we went through each room in order, right? So we had a pit, we had a verdant green area, we had a neon city, and then we had the meat locker. Right. Okay. So pit, underground,
Okay,
maybe.
I'm with you so far.
All right. Verdant green, fields of green, maybe.
Okay.
Right. Neon city, the War of 13 Districts,
Okay.
and then the meat locker.
Okay, so you're.
What?
Meat above all else? I don't know. It's a stretch here. I don't know that one.
It's all food and drink. I think
all food and drink.
That's what we're.
Okay. So, all right, food and drink. Right. Okay, let's go back there. Let's go back. Food and drink. The first room, what food and drink was in the first room?
Water.
Water?
Water was
There
in
was
the second
mud.
room.
Mud pies.
There's water at the bottom of the pits that you fell in.
Sure, okay.
Mud
all right.
pies.
But,
Baking. Got it.
all right. The second room had water, and it had fungus and so forth. And
You can make a tea from fungus.
Right.
Oh.
The third room had beer,
Yes, it
and
did.
the fourth room had meat. Right. So
You're right.
let's go backwards real quick then.
Oh.
So we know that the fourth one we have to place is the meat, right?
Okay.
Okay. Right. So fourth is meat.
Okay,
Fourth,
that's pretty clever. actually.
Meat. Right. Third is beer. Right. Second would be tea. Okay. And then first would be whatever's left. What's left? Sweet rolls. Mud pies. We're gonna go with mud pies. 'Cause it's the only. I mean, I have no idea.
Okay.
But okay, mud pies.
That's just the order in which we're going to place them.
That's the order in which we're going to place them. Now we need to figure out which cube
Represents which?
represents what and put them in there.
But I just told.
All right, let's do that. So,
I don't know that I'm right.
okay, mud pie is which cube? So which tapestry represents baking?
I figured it'd be the city with the crystals because
Because sugar crystals.
sugar crystals.
All
That's
right.
That's my only
Sure.
connection.
So sugar crystals. Go. Do
Yeah.
it. Go ahead.
What if we're not supposed to put these cubes beneath the paintings at all? What if we just feed them all to the mouth?
Well, they have a giant slot, it looks like, underneath the tapestries
know.
in a cube-like formation.
I-
So naturally, using reasoning deduction, one would imagine that that's where the cube goes.
Man, I wish I could eat. I'm just a mouth. Being magic sucks. I really wish I could have some food. Your song helped, but I'm a better singer than you.
Yeah.
You should really work on it.
You were so much better.
All right. I will walk over to the cube.
And don't change the numbers on the dice.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna walk over to the cube that says number 3. I'm gonna pick it up.
Okay. And it's hefty, but you move it. It's wet on the bottom from the tongue.
And I'm ripped, even with a punch. And I'm going to take this over to the far...
this is the mud pie, right?
Yes.
So yes, it goes all the way over
to the
half
far
orc.
left, to where the painting of the half-orc is. I'm going to put it in the slot. And then I'm going to cover my back of my neck, because I don't want to be paralyzed by crossbow bolts.
When you slide it in to the slot, your hair touches the painting and it ripples a little bit. Like water.
Oh, really?
This is like a Mario level or something?
Did I see that? Did I see the rippling effect?
If you're watching him, yeah.
Well, of course. I'm
Yeah.
watching to see if he dies by pincushion.
I'm not raging. Take full damage.
I walk over to it and I put my spear tip towards the tapestry.
And it sucks the spear out of your hand.
Oh, fuck! No! No, that's my spear!
Wait,
I jump in.
Okay.
But...
Singer!
Oh.
So you leap into this one? The
Yeah.
half-orc one?
Yeah.
Okay. So you leap in and you're in a sweet shop. You look out the window and it's just foggy. You don't see anything.
Okay.
And
Still alive?
a very large half-orc with shaved sides and a ponytail turns around with a big cake.
Ah.
And he goes, "Would you like a slice?"
I would love a slice. And also, have you seen my spear?
Oh, is that what that is?
That, yes. Thank you so much.
Can I leap in screaming into his back? Singer! Hit his back.
And you, on the outside, see the back of Singer in the painting, and then you see Stennel in the air like this. And it just frozen like that.
I have my hand on my face, covering my mouth, but in an annoyed way. Just like, oh, fuck.
Yeah. He sets the cake down, and he cuts a slice and gets a piece for you.
Take my
With a fork.
spear and I take the...
And he gives a slice to you.
Thank you so much. I very much appreciate
He
this.
says, "Try it. It's delicious."
You know what? I think I have a friend who would love to have a piece of this.
A very hungry friend, actually.
Yes, so I think I'm going to save it for him.
He
Is
really
that all right?
needs this.
I mean, it's kind of rude.
I'll take...
That's a valid point. That's a valid point. And I rest my spear up against my shoulder and take a little bite.
It is the sweetest, most decadent cake you've ever tasted in your life.
That is...
It fires off all the right receptors. You're literally uncontrollably drooling. It is delicious.
This is really good.
That's great, but
Yeah.
what about the thing?
No, I only took a little bite.
I know, but there's like the big mouth.
He can have the rest.
Okay. Eating more?
Take another piece.
Yeah, as living drools are running down the outside of your mouth. You can't control it.
Thank you. I appreciate this.
Yes, come back anytime.
You got it.
And he like,
Wait. Would it be rude if I had another slice? I have a friend out there.
yeah, and he just cuts it. Puts it on the plate.
Thank you. Hang on to this one for me, would you? I take a third bite out of the other one. Like, yes.
Is it?
It's not poison.
Listen, is it?
It's not poison.
Okay. So I've got 3 now.
No, I took 2 back.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
and then
yeah.
I took 2 back. I walk out the door.
Yeah. And he just turns around and puts the thing, and then he goes to the oven. And when you go out the door, you hurl back out. Singer disappears from the painting, but you still see Steno in the air.
I'm a go. I'm a go too.
You should try it.
I step aside real fast just in case.
Well, I'll try it.
This
I'll
is
try
really
it out
good.
there.
You should try some.
I'm gonna.
That's really rude.
Well, it's not against you. Like it's really because this really like
piece?
he already bit like 2 different pieces, and this was really supposed to be for a friend. He's got my piece. Can I have another piece?
Are you not a cake guy? I mean, I have these pastries, and he gets out like a couple cream puffs on a tray.
Oh shit! But like, how much do I owe you for this?
And he says, "Oh no, it's just a passion."
I'll try one of these. I'll try a cream puff, but only because I'm like fat,
Yeah.
and I'll eat a cream puff.
Yeah, same. Just like it is the softest, most celestial whipped cream that you
Seriously,
ever imagine.
you're never going to try something like this again.
I'm looking at Singer.
And your
He
eyes
just
tear up a little bit.
drool running down his face. Is he actually holding cake?
Yeah, he has cake.
Can I
This is really good.
go up to
You should
the
try.
half
Give it
orc
to
and like
the-
hug his leg?
The magic mouth and all
Yeah,
out.
and he just
You
pats your head and he
should.
says, "Thanks,
We
little buddy."
should.
Just hold on to this moment, okay? Just
And
hold on to
he
this moment.
nicely hugs back,
Okay, just
Yeah.
okay.
and then he
Okay.
like kind of pushes your shoulder. Like, okay, this was nice, but that's enough.
You don't stop being you, okay?
Yeah.
All right. You ever need anything, you come to Steno, all right? All right, I'll leave
Okay.
reluctantly.
And you go out the door, and Steno comes spilling out of the painting.
Well, okay. That was a sight.
That was great.
You were
I
in the
put-
painting.
I face plant. I've saved the pastries, and I'm like, you should try this.
And then
See?
the
You
mouse
see?
says, "Oh, you finally got some food! Isn't it so good?
It is
You should have really done this a long time ago."
Well, we were trying. You were very helpful. I'm
I
gonna
told
put...
you guys to eat. I mean, look, there's all this food here. You just, well, he's not pointing, but there's all this food here. Like, you could have got some anytime. Why didn't you
I
just get
put
some earlier?
one plate down on top of the block.
Yeah.
And I'm like, "Do you want a piece?"
He says, "Oh, I wish. But I'm a mouth on a wall, so I can't really
I
eat."
cut a piece and I put the fork on it and I try to like.
It's like feeding the TV.
Yeah.
That's what I was imagining. Yes.
I put the plate down on the ground and like mush it.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
get bit.
It just like, it looks like it's against the lips, and it just like slowly slides down onto the floor.
This is quite good though.
Yeah.
Joel,
Try a piece.
I'm good.
here's
Too
the
much
cream
sugar
puff.
for me. Thank you.
You should try the
You
cream
have
puff.
like no ass.
You
Like
should
Here.
try.
literally, you could probably.
I slap Singer.
No!
Okay.
No! Oh, I'm sorry. Yes.
No roll, just happens.
Yes. Oh, I apologize.
You should try this cream puff. I've already eaten it. It's good.
Yeah.
All right.
Just like
That was so
second nature. Like, you should try. Oh, I ate it.
You should have tried it.
All right. So we need tea next, of course, obviously.
Tea is the next.
Tea is the next,
So
yes.
which one is the tea?
So I don't know. You're the one who came up with this. You think? So
Okay,
we
so-
grabbed the deep underground kingdom. Do you think the sunken city, since it's
I'm
all
gonna
wet?
touch one of the other paintings that doesn't have anything in this place yet.
Okay, so from left to right, it's the baker half orc,
Right,
the dwarf redheaded woman with ale,
right, and then the tea guy.
the gnome with
Drinking
tea in a field,
Right.
and
And then the human eating cold cuts.
yeah, and then the human with the meat.
So which one of these blocks do you think is the tea? The sunken city, you think?
I'm gonna touch one of the other paintings.
Which one?
The dwarven lady with the ale, I guess.
Okay. And as soon as your finger touches it, and Jewel's gone.
I'm gonna barf.
Jewel! And then I leap in. I leap in.
Fuck! Which one was it? Was it the
Before
Shit!
before you leap in, as soon as Jewel enters the painting, the image is just Jewel and the red-headed dwarf clinking flasks together.
Nice.
Yeah, and smiling.
Drink.
You arrive in a small little but cozy dwarven bar, and it's just the red-headed dwarf lady with a beard, and she has like a small flask on the tankard on the table.
Yeah.
And she slides one over to you as you come through the door in quotation marks.
Yeah.
And she says, "Have a seat."
I sit.
Yeah. And she says, "Oh, it's so nice to have company.
How long have you been here?
Adventurers come and go all the time."
That's true. Adventure life.
Can I tumble screaming into the back of her chair?
Her chair?
Yeah.
Joel's chair?
Yeah.
Okay, yes.
I was trying to save her.
Yeah, okay. So you come flying through the door
Jewel!
and straight into the back of a chair. Halfling bullet. Yeah. And you just kind of stumble forward a little
What the
bit.
fuck, dude?
Spill a little beer.
Weren't you just in a painting? You know how they work?
I want to make sure you're okay.
Yeah.
And she goes, "Oh, that's a waste."
Oh, sorry.
Get off the floor.
What can you tell us about the War of the 13 Districts?
She says, "What's that?"
I don't know. How about...
Why don't you just have a drink and relax?
I'm good.
I pop up. I'll have one.
And she reaches, like, in a cartoon-like fashion behind the table, out of sight, and pulls a tankard up.
I immediately trust that.
Yeah. Do you take a swig?
I take a sip.
Okay. It is a really bitter, dark, like almost IPA-y ale, but it like has a deep taste that's complex that you can really appreciate.
Like Schwarz beer.
Yeah, that's nice. And you were asking questions, Joel?
Yeah, I'm just gonna go down the list and ask about all the paintings. Do you know anything about the king above all else?
She says, I just run a brewery here. I don't know what you're talking about.
What about Crystal Kingdom?
And she says, there's a lot of crystals outside, but nobody does anything with them.
Okay. Do you know anything about a sunken city?
She shrugs her shoulders.
All right.
You shouldn't worry about so much less. Just take a drink.
How do we get out of here?
I'm gonna take the drink and go.
Okay.
This is quite good. Thank you. That's very bitter.
And she says, that's how we like it.
I clink mugs with her.
Yeah,
Hey!
as soon as you go out without missing a beat.
Yes. I like her.
I'm gonna follow him because I didn't know how to get up, so I'm just gonna follow him and get back out of the page.
I was waiting patiently on my side to see if
Yeah.
they come out, and I'm just like starting to count like time. I'm like, should I wait 5 minutes, 10? I don't know. Are we gonna come out of here?
Yeah, it's probably only been like a minute.
There's no stone blocks on their section.
no.
I come out.
No.
I
Okay.
follow her behind.
Yeah, and
Okay.
both of you spill out of the painting.
Oh, good. Oh,
Okay.
What
So-
tankards in hand?
we don't need the blocks to get in and out of those things.
Okay, I'm gonna drink like half my
Completely
tankard.
useless. The people in there don't know anything.
I'm gonna
What are
push
they
it
talking
into
Nothing. They
Singer's
just
hand.
wanted us to forget
Singer.
everything and drink.
Singer.
Singer.
You have a mug in your hand.
Oh,
I-
what's this from?
I half drank it. I immediately drink it.
Yeah.
And I dive into the human painting.
Wait. Shit.
Shoom.
Okay. So you
What did
dive
this
in
person talk about?
and somersault.
They just wanted me to drink and forget everything.
What did you ask him?
I asked him about the
Because
paintings.
recording.
Like each one?
Yes,
And then what happened?
and she didn't know. She said that there were crystals outside, but
Isn't that
nobody
in one
does
of the
anything
paintings?
about them.
That's in one of the paintings.
Is that in the painting?
There's crystals in the
No, there's
In
crystals
her
in the
painting,
in
there's
the
not
tap
crystals in
No,
it.
No, there's
it's just
There's,
a
there's a
tavern.
Crystal Kingdom.
in the tapestry. Yes.
And one
we
of the
put that one in the
tapestries.
other tapestry, though.
So that could be wrong.
I could be wrong.
Yeah. Well, that's.
Hold on to this beer. And I go back into the orc one.
Oh, I like
Okay.
what you're going.
So he dove in the human one. I'm gonna go
Yes.
with him first.
Sure.
So Steno, you roll into the human's painting.
I pop up and I make ninja hands at him.
And he has a cleaver in his hand, and he looks at you, and he shifts it, and then he just slices off a piece of dried pork.
I turn to make it my arms akimbo.
And he slices another one, and he like flicks it sideways, and then pushes his cleaver towards you.
Is this cooked?
And he says, "Cured."
Even better.
Mhm.
I'll take a taste.
It is decadently salty.
Oh, I'm digging it.
Yeah. The meat is still soft. It's cured. But it has a little bit of a smoky flavor, and it's not overtly salty. It's like just right.
Man, where are you from? I need to get your business card.
And he says, "I've traveled."
Yeah, but where are we now? Can I have some more?
Oh, of course. And he
Oh
says,
my gosh, this is amazing.
And he goes back and he has like dried beef, and he starts cutting that off. And then he goes and gets some salmon.
My friend, what's your name? Oh, salmon.
Mm-hmm.
That's strong.
Mm-hmm. Like smoked, salty salmon.
What's your name, friend?
And
A meat friend. Always have a meat friend.
well, my friends just call me Woolard.
Woolard.
Last name.
Oh. Well, my friends call me Bjornsson. Last name.
That doesn't sound very easy to say, he says.
It isn't.
Yeah. He says, "Why don't you take some more for the road?" And he hacks off a bigger piece. And...
Oh, you think so? Oh, thank you. Okay. Man, yeah, where is this place? Where are we?
He looks to the side and he says, "Man, it's been so long since I thought about that. I can't remember."
We're not like in the middle of a war, are we? Not with all this beautiful meat lying around.
And he looks to the window, and there's just fog outside. There's nothing. And he goes, "No, it doesn't look like it."
Yeah, no, it doesn't look like it, does it? What about a king? Is there a king you kneel to around here?
No.
Are you the king? The king of meats?
Yeah, that's the only king in these parts.
Meat is king. You don't live in a sunken city?
No.
Okay.
No.
Sorry. I had this stupid puzzle. My stupid friends are...
Your friends sound weird, he says. Why don't you just eat more meat?
They're not stupid. But I will. I will eat more meat. I like where this is going. Okay. I'm going to bring some meat to my friends. Is that okay?
Of course.
Man,
of
what
course.
do I owe
More the
you?
merrier. That's for fun.
Really? You do... Oh, all right. You're a generous sort. I take all the meat I can carry and I
You have like sausage links and pork and like a flank of beef.
I dive back out of the painting. I land and I'm like, why would we leave?
And the mouth says, "Friends forever!
Friends forever, giant mouth.
Friends for now.
Have a sausage. Pat.
So I've set the beer down and I'm just kind of staring at it. And I'm going to take some of the meat that you have, break it up into pieces, and I'm going to set a piece of meat. No, I'm going to touch one of the things again. The
Mimics?
The mimic wannabes. And see if it opens again.
That's a really good...
I mean, it opens and the tongue spills out.
I'm going to put meat on the tongue.
And it just rolls it up and eats it.
Now try it with each of the other four.
Yeah. I'm going to see if they all do the same thing.
Yeah, they all do the same.
Okay, let's... I want to rub meat on each of the 4 cubes.
Okay. And then what?
That's what I was asking you. Is this a physical puzzle? Like,
What if we put the stuff you guys got from them where we think the cubes go?
I'll set some meat in one of the
Under the
cube
meat
holes.
cube?
Do you really just rub meat on a cube?
Yeah.
What do you do with the meat?
I just take the meat and just do little circles on each one just to see if one of the cubes does a thing or
Reacts.
activates.
Oh, okay, no.
Well, yeah, no, I didn't imagine so, but this is Stenel's puzzle solving ability.
The mouse says, "Aren't you still hungry?"
No.
Kind of.
I'll take some meat and put it under the king of meat because he said he was the king of meat.
Oh, okay.
See if that works.
It just sits there in its little cube hole.
Hmm.
Okay. So
You're still in your...
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
there's one painting we haven't tried yet, and honestly, it's more your speed.
I'm gonna
I'm
just saying it.
So,
So-
You've already done it.
You go
sorry.
into the Halport's painting,
hello.
and he turns around with the cake, and he says, "Would you like a piece?"
Sure. Hang on 1 second. I mean, yes, that would be.
And the cake doesn't have any cuts out of it, and he sets it on the counter,
Ah,
and he goes to cut a piece.
amazing. Go ahead, cut one of those.
Yeah, and he serves it up to you.
Fantastic. Thank you. This is. But my question, I forgot. Gotta take another bite. What am I here for? Oh, are we in a cave? Cavern City? Are we?
He looks out the window. And he says, "No,
What's out there?
I don't know. Looks like nothing to me."
Yes. Okay. Cool. That's what I was afraid you'd say. Do you know anything about the 13 War District? 13 Districts War. The 13. No.
I'm just a baker.
Yeah. No, I know, but I mean, even bakers would know if there was a war going on inside wherever it is that they're at. I would imagine. Right? If a man came in here with a sword and was like, "Oh, we're at war," you'd know.
Since mostly we just get wives.
Wives.
Oh.
For baking?
Wives like sweets.
That's very sexist of you, I
Sweet
imagine.
wives?
Yes, people like me on bone wine. So, are we in a sunken city? Is it underwater? Would you go swimming out there?
Says, "I want to go out there.
Okay, why not?
I don't think I can." He looks.
No, I'm pretty sure you can't, but
What if he can?
what if you can? Can you?
I just like to bake here.
Yeah, no, I understand that. Kings? Know any kings?
No.
No, and no crystals outside, I imagine.
He shakes his head,
No crystals, no caves, no nothing.
and he gets out a plate of cream puffs.
I mean, that's really,
Cream
that's
puff?
quite, yeah, so yeah, that's of
Cream
course.
puff.
That's good stuff. Okay, well, thank you, you've been illuminating.
What's the French sandwich one?
Croissant?
No, the cookies.
Macaroons?
Yeah, macaroons. Yeah, any dish of macaroons
The whole thing?
for the road.
Oh, yes, of course, of course. Yeah, take out the whole dish.
Yeah.
And, like, thank you. As I'm waving the fork.
And you put the cake on top of the dish. With some
Yeah.
cream puffs,
and I walk back out.
and you spill it.
Yeah. Oh shit! Oh no. Well, 5-second rule. Take another.
Do you have an idea, Joel?
No.
Well, that was less illuminating than I thought it was going to be. Unfortunately, I'm sorry. I imagined that we would be able to talk to them, and then they would give us some clues to the thing that's going on. But no, none of that worked.
I'm going to look inside one of the things of armor.
It's empty.
Okay.
You look
I'm
through
gonna-
like the knee thing.
I'm going to grab.
You see it's just empty
Hey,
inside.
Sunken City is water, right? And that
Yes.
tea? Yes. Okay.
So I'm gonna take the Sunken City cube
Okay. And put it in front of the
in the gnome.
gnome. Yeah.
Which number is that?
That's number
It's
4. Into the gnome.
All right, and then we grab the. Which one do you think? The king, or the 13 districts? Well, let's do the king.
The dwarf had
The beer, right?
the dwarf
We're
had
gonna-
the beer.
Let's grab the king.
So we think the beer is the third one.
Right. Let's grab the king.
Why? No, humans do cause a lot of war.
No. Look, the king he's standing in front of a whole bunch of people. There's probably celebration. One would drink beer for being the king.
Puzzles
All
are so fun.
those other people.
Adventures are so silly. Like everything's right in front of you, but you just can't figure it out. Oh my! This is just another one for the storybooks.
Yes, that's great. So grab the king one and put it in the beer one.
My
Is
question.
this what they say when they say all beautiful people are dumb? It sounds like, well, except for the half.
My-
halfling's not very good.
My thought with the human was that.
Also,
Oh yeah, that
also
makes sense because the
intelligence.
war and the butchered meat. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yes.
we're gonna put number 1 under the dwarf.
Yep.
Now get your shield up.
Yeah. I get prepared to get.
Get
hit with a shit
behind.
ton
Jewel, get behind Singer.
Can I get in front of Singer?
Get in front of him.
There's more of those guys. The guys with the arrows.
Oh no, I'm backing up. I'm backing up to like defend. Yep.
Okay.
As you place the last piece.
And I'm gonna put number 2 in the human. Shunk.
Okay, so Singer is trying to block both of you.
I'm trying to block her more than him.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Order. So you place the last cube, and then you hear all the armor move.
Yep.
And then,
Yep.
real quick.
I'm out of ideas.
Me too.
He told us to eat everything. We didn't drink the tea.
No. Didn't drink
Why
the
did
tea.
we do this without drinking the tea?
I don't know.
We should have talked to the
Singer,
gnome.
you take 9.
9.
And you just barely catch one that would have hit you.
Oh, good.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
What about me? What do I take?
They missed you.
That
It's
is such
amazing.
crap.
And the mouse says, I guess you're just too small of a target.
Can I sock it in the jaw?
You're just
I
gonna
mean,
hurt your
you can.
hand.
I know.
And he says, yes, do it. That sounds like fun.
I'm gonna go in the T one.
Okay. You jump into the painting with the gnome.
Yep.
And tumble forward, and you're on some soft grass. There's a couple lemon trees past the immediate garden, the little like wire outdoor table, and a couple lemon trees. Everything else outside of that is fog. It's an amber-haired gnome, and he's sitting cross-legged in his chair, barefoot, just sipping some tea. And there's a glass carafe of tea lemonade mixture.
Ooh.
Have a seat.
Of course. I take a seat.
Go ahead and pour yourself a drink.
I do.
And there's some just little finger sandwiches.
Oh, nice. Oh, thank you.
Mm.
Yes. How long have you been here? Do you think?
I've been on this farm for a while now.
Yes, it's quite a beautiful farm. I turn around to look. What's behind me?
A tree and then fog past it.
Okay, cool. Just want to make sure I get back. Yes. Oh, so we're on a farm. Mm-hmm. What's around us, do you think?
Lots of lemon trees.
Lots of lemon trees. That's good.
And he takes a sip. And he says, try some.
I do. Yes, quite tasty.
It is sour, and it's deliciously sour. It has that little bit of tea taste, a little bit of caffeine, but it's mostly like the sour lemonade takes it over.
It's just quite good,
Yeah.
yes.
Puckers your mouth a little bit. But
Everything is good.
Where are we?
this is my farm, of course.
Ah,
Would you like a sugar cube with your tea?
sure. Yes.
And he puts the sugar cubes in your tea.
Cool. Where'd you get the sugar cubes?
I've just had them.
Okay. Great.
And then
Tell me about yourself.
he says, oh, I've just always loved sweets, and it was always my dream to build this farm up. My wife and I did it, and I just couldn't be happier here with the animals. And then he sets his tea down and picks up the little sugar thing and eats a cube of sugar.
Yes, it's quite good.
Sugar crystals.
Hey, you know what? I have some pastries. Would you like a pastry?
He says, I'm fine with these sandwiches, and he eats a sandwich.
Okay.
And then eats another cube of sugar. And then takes a sip of tea.
Why are you just eating the sugar cubes themselves?
So that's because they're good. And then laughs to himself.
Oh, yes, that's
He
good.
says, I've always loved sweets.
Yeah, yes, I know. That's what you said.
But the sour just balances out all so well. I just can't get enough of both. And he eats a sugar cube and takes a sip.
We've got sweet, we've got bitter, and we've got bitter and sweet. And then we got salty. We got the entire taste sensation here.
Taste the rainbow.
Yeah. I worked with some local druid to make this strain of lemon myself. I had to get the sour just right.
Oh, and this local druid is from where?
I think he just travels.
Okay, of course. Have you heard of Alabaster, the city?
It's a lovely color.
It is a lovely color. Do you happen to have it around here?
Sugar cubes.
That would be alabaster in color. Yes, that would be one of them. Yep, that's
And he
fantastic.
eats another sugar cube.
Oh, that's great.
Jewel's face.
Come back out.
Let's see. What do you think of water? Like underground cities and water?
Why would you drink water when you can have lemonade?
That's a valid point.
I tumble into the scene.
Yeah. So from the outside, Singer is just sitting in a chair, cross-legged, and in the front is Stennel with a lemon in his mouth, just making a stupid face.
Dude, come on. Come on back.
What?
These guys
Sure.
don't tell you nothing.
No, they don't.
Come
But look, listen.
You
He
have some
says,
tea?
"Oh, another friend. Do you want some tea?"
Listen.
Sure.
The tea.
Gulp.
Listen.
I throw it back. Let's go.
Shh, don't be rude now. Listen.
Let's go.
Listen. Okay.
Back of the chair. I'm dragging it back.
Sugar
I'm
cube?
trying to say, get a sugar.
Throw
cube.
it in my mouth. Throw it.
Any
Can I catch it?
acrobatics?
Sweet.
I hope you fail this so hard.
14.
Damn it!
Yeah, you get it.
Damn it.
Ah, yeah.
All right, let's go. Headlock.
All
Let's
right,
go.
listen. Okay, no, I'm
Come on.
coming.
Grab your spear.
I
We
can't.
head back.
Okay.
Okay. Look, try some of this
What happens
meat.
if you touch the tapestries?
What?
We haven't looked behind them.
Oh fuck!
Oh.
Son of
Do you
a
want to
bitch.
pull? Do you want to?
Yeah.
Okay.
Examine.
Yeah, and just list out. It's just cloth.
And there's nothing behind it.
No, it just looks like there's like a dust stain. Like it's been here a while.
Okay,
Can we-
try some of this. What?
Try some of the meat.
Okay, I try some of the meat.
What do you think?
It's delicious.
You're just like
It's
too many
salty,
calories.
The meat is salty.
Well,
Yes.
Vanessa's
Did you try some of
not
the flagon
smart,
as well?
but Jules +1.
Did you say meat or
I don't
meat?
know.
No, meat first.
Oh,
And then the meat
I'm
as
bad
well.
at puzzles.
yes. Okay.
Especially
Okay.
like
So now you've partaken
super
of all four.
abstract puzzles.
Yes.
Now try talking to the big mouth.
Big mouth. I've eaten everything and tried all of the drinks.
No, you haven't, silly adventure.
What did I miss?
You didn't do beer, did you?
I did. I just
I
drank
gave
beer.
him some
I
of
drank
my
beer.
flagon. I
I
pushed
drank
half
beer.
my
I drank
flagon.
the tea. I've eaten the sugar. I've had all of the cakes.
I brought back the meats. The cakes were
and
good.
he gave me some of the meat. I ate some of the meat.
You guys are just fangirling over the food.
Yeah. You should try at least one of these things.
Yeah.
Alright.
So now I've tried them all.
He says, "What do mimics eat? Don't mimics eat adventurers?"
No, they don't.
Okay.
Why are you asking that question?
You have to get eaten.
I don't think so.
No, that's a bad idea.
I could feed myself to a mimic.
If you
But-
want to, it says if you want to be a mimic, you should think like a mimic.
We have to eat the cubes.
They're made of metal?
And there's only 3 of us.
No.
And
They're just kind of heavy.
they're 2
What are
foot
they
by
made
2
of?
foot.
I bite a cube.
Well, you hurt your teeth. Which cube
I
do
didn't
you
bite it
like?
very hard. I'm gonna bite this cube right there. Ah!
It tastes bitter.
This one's bitter. This one's bitter. This one's bitter.
Oh my gosh! Taste the cube! Taste the cube!
Where's the bitter go?
With the beer!
Ah! I grab the cube and put it in the.
Oh my god! I'm gonna taste this
Do it in
cube.
order? We have to do it in
Wait.
order.
Okay, I said it in
Take
front.
Take it out. Okay.
I taste this cube.
Which number?
The king of all. One.
Number 1.
It's sour.
Gnome.
That's the. Are you sure?
Yes.
Lemons.
I taste this one.
Okay.
I taste the sunken
Salty.
city. Number 4.
It's salty.
Whoop, 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 whoop. It's a human cube. We're still setting him in front. What's the war? 13 wars. What does it taste like?
It's sweet.
Hey.
So then we're going to put the mud pie first.
Which one did we assume
Mud
that
pie.
was?
I don't know.
That was the baking one,
the
right?
baking one.
So we're gonna put the
So
sweet one.
Put the sweet
on
one
the
first.
Tea.
There we
We
go.
slot that in.
Then we do tea.
That's the sour one.
Yeah,
For the
put that
gnome.
one in.
Slot that one.
And
in.
then we put the beer.
And that one's the bitter one that
Yep,
goes
yep,
to the
yep.
dwarf.
And then
Slot
the
it
mouth
in the
starts going, no, we should hang out more. We should be friends more.
Slot it
Yeah,
in
put
different
it in
slots.
And then the mouth goes, "Ah," and like stretches into a big door and the lips disappear. So there's a small room behind it, and on a pedestal is an oversized key, and then there's a potion next to it.
But no people?
I take a quick swig of the potion. What is it?
Give me one moment.
Potion of solving a damn riddle.
You drink it and immediately know what the answers were. Son of a bitch.
He did say we should eat all the food.
Yeah, who thinks cubes are food?
They were being eaten by the mimics.
And we are
They're
supposed
on
to be mimics. We're joining a guild where we're the mimics.
Well, I mean,
we should be trying.
when you look at it afterwards, sure, it makes all kinds of sense.
Oh,
but
it was really tough.
that was a tough one, yes.
Wait, it was your
My
idea
brain is on fire.
to taste the cube? You bit the
I
cube.
bit the cube. I
It was your idea.
It was actually
Did you?
Jules' idea. She mentioned something about.
I just said, what were they made of?
Right.
It's a potion of lightning breath.
Ooh, a potion of lightning breath.
It acts like the fire breath, but does lightning damage.
Awesome.
Okay.
Well done.
Got him. Why are you well doing me? I literally just sat there and did nothing.
I thought you helped out greatly. If you hadn't said something,
I just
one
dropped
of your
context clues that-
words of
that
wisdom.
weren't context clues.
It was inspiration
It was inspirational.
to lick random things in a dungeon.
You're a muse.
Yeah. I just say stupid shit and sometimes it sticks.
Like literally, when we get back to the guild, I'm going to say I couldn't have done this without her.
Oh,
It would
teamwork.
be true.
All right, so you guys have the key. You have a new potion, and you shut the mouth up.
Oh, that's the
Alright.
greatest accomplishment yet.
DM, real quick,
Yes.
because I don't remember. Once you drink the potion, is it a bonus action to use it, or is it a full action to use it? Once it's drunk,
Oh.
is the spell effect a bonus action to use, or is it a full action to use?
I
Because
get
that
I'm
would
pretty
change.
sure it's a full action.
Okay, cool.
Puzzle. Nightmare.
After drinking... Oh, nope, I'm wrong. After drinking this potion, you can use a bonus action to exhale lightning at the target within 30 feet of you.
Sweet.
The target must make a DC 13 Dex saving throw or take 46 points of lightning damage on a failed save, half as much on a successful.
Sweet. All right. Cool.
It ends after you exhale lightning 3 times or 1 hour has passed.
Cool. Should we go then to the
Yes,
door?
please. Anything. Get us out of this room.
And when you say that, Drool, the proctor laughs.
Did all the cakes and the meats?
No, they're
and-
still there.
Oh, thank God.
We're loading some of that stuff
I'm
up.
gonna continue to eat the
Hey.
cake.
I'm chewing
This
on
was the
meats.
best cake ever. Like,
That was really
drinking
good.
some of the air real fast on the way out.
I'm gonna get some of that cake as well.
Okay. Yeah, it's delicious.
Mhm.
He has a whole tray
Yeah,
macaroons
there's
and
macaroons
cake.
and try a
This is
macaroon.
heavenly. Man,
Yeah.
we should test more often.
I know, right?
Alrighty. So you come to the door with a massive padlock.
We're singing songs and shit.
This is the best.
Drooling like
Hey.
anime girls.
I'm gonna get in front this time.
Yep.
You're opening it?
Okay.
Well, because I got the key and the potion, so
Do you
I have the
unlock it?
potion. Yep, I'm ready to go, and I unlock the padlock and I open the door.
Okay.
Here we go.
You unlock the door. As soon as you open the door, heat hits you in the face.
Oh,
Strong heat. Sparks and embers kind of flicker through the air, and you hear hammers hit steel. There are 4 pillars in this room. You see a forge to the left and a workstation to the right.
we can hear hammering noises.
Oh, maybe they can work on our stuff.
Straight ahead
This is a quest.
is a humongous old lady with long,
Not what I
with
expected you to say.
long, like scraggly limbs,
Oh shit.
a big crooked nose, and her skin looks ashen and embered.
It's Baba Yaga.
Singer, what's your mom doing here?
Oh man, I am like furious at him. I'm super angry. I don't even know my parents.
Oh.
I was raised in an orphanage.
Really?
Really?
They didn't tell you?
I'm like this
And-
close to stabbing her.
I'm like, Dig it up
And
with your
Into
lips.
your knees.
you hear the loud crack as she outstretches her arm and ash flies off, and she launches a firebolt towards you, Singer.
Oh shit! Shield up.
Yeah, you raise your shield and
Yeah.
it just splatters off of it.
Oh, good. I move in behind the pillar.
Okay, initiative.
This is my favorite roll. 4.
This is my favorite roll. 4.
22.
Oh wow, still.
Dirty 20.
Did I get behind the pillar before the initiative roll? Or
No.
High five across the
five.
table.
Across the table, high five.
6 feet away. High five.
I cast high five.
Top of the round, Stennel.
Woo!
The Cinder Hag launches a firebolt at
Oh,
Singer.
what a swizz. Hang on.
What now?
Look at your stubby little legs go.
I should have opened the door. This is the forge and this is the workstation?
Yes.
What are these pillars made of?
They're stone pillars that go to the roof.
Okay.
So the room is 40 feet long and 25 feet across. There are 4 stone pillars near the corners. The forge is on the left side in the center and takes up a 10-foot square, and the workstation takes up a 5 by 10 square. At the forge, there is a humanoid figure with a large sledgehammer hammering something on an anvil. The Cinder Hag looks menacingly, and on the far, far wall, the proctor is leaning with a clipboard. And on this pillar here and this pillar here, there are hostages chained up. One is a very, very masculine dwarf with a Goldilocks wig on, and he's playing it up like crazy. Oh no! I'm in such trouble! And he's rattling the chains.
Alright.
I am gonna go.
The other one is a female gnome just staring at him.
The breath, the lightning breath, that's a 30-foot cone, right?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Well, shit. Fry the,
People.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's not do that.
We do have healing word.
Great. I'm sure that'll run high in our tests.
Since I can't really get in close on this round, I'm running off to the side, kind of ducking behind this pillar.
Yes.
And I'm going to use the dodge action.
Okay.
So if I get attacked.
Yeah.
I'll
So
have-
the roll's a disadvantage.
Yeah.
Okay. And now that you're there, you see the humanoid at the forge looks like it's undead as well. And it's just in some crappy armor, and it's more there for effect. It's just hammering and making noise. In between it hammering, the heat from the forge, the chains, and the dwarf making a ruckus. It's really hard to hear in this echoing chamber.
What?
All right. So next we have Jewel.
Okay. I'm gonna enter the room.
Okay.
And I can't actually technically see through that pillar.
Well,
No, I mean like line of sight. I can't see you. I think I have to see you to give you inspiration.
Oh,
so
me?
yeah. So I'll give you inspiration for now.
Oh.
And then I'll go behind the other pillar, just one towards you. Yeah. The hag. I'm gonna cast Shatter in front of the hag, so
Okay.
that it won't hit the dudes.
Okay.
And that puts me at
Confident.
7.
Dramatic dwarf in a blonde wig.
You need to keep moving.
Yeah, and then I will move onto the other side, like opposite of where you are, basically. Yeah, I think that's enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that's just enough.
Okay. So what's your damage roll for Shatter?
Oh, I didn't do it yet. These 3. That is a 13.
Okay. So, do you want to describe yourself doing this action?
Yeah, so I will squeeze past Singer in the hallway, and when I first step into the room between the pillars,
Center stage.
and I point at it and snap my fingers and like thunder, and then the same music plays behind it, or in front of it.
Yeah.
It's neon pink, but it looks kind of like sound waves, like when you're looking at music waves in an editor. It's like, and it just bashes into it, and then I keep moving and skirt behind the pillar.
Okay. So when your spell hits it, it covers its ears for a second.
Yeah.
And then it throws a fireball.
Throws a fireball?
Yeah, right here.
Ah, fuck no.
Oh, it's only going to hit Singer, though.
Because the pillar's going to block it.
Yeah.
Oh,
good.
So dex saving throw?
Oh, I'm really good at those. 1.
Oh.
No. You
yeah.
have inspiration? You can add a d6?
Yeah,
You have DM inspiration still.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I'm going to spend the DM inspiration. I'm going to roll that d20. Cock die.
Yeah.
All right.
Stop.
I'm going to roll it on the table, guys.
Kidding me.
13 plus -1 is a 12, and then I spend the other inspiration that I have for a 17 total.
17?
Yes.
Okay, so you pass and you resist under fire.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
So you take 6 damage.
Yes. Awesome. Cool, because I am really close to getting knocked on my ass. I'm going to go ahead and spend a Wrathful Rebuke on it.
Okay.
The Wrathful Rebuke is... because I figured it's cinder, so the fire is probably not going to be that useful. But Wrathful Rebuke, as I take that damage, and I feel the heat rolling off of me, electricity is going to flow through my eyes, and then a little lightning cloud begins to roll over the top of her, and then down on top of her. So.
Like a glowing, wispy moat.
Yes, like a glowing, wispy moat. It's a DC 12, and it takes 8 thunder damage.
Okay. It zaps the cinder hag, and the little bit of hair she has falls out.
It's all
Hooray!
Next, we have the forge workers just going away. Tink, tink, tink. And it looks like it's making a rather large sword.
Oh, good. Good. That's fantastic.
That's definitely not going to be the
Now
last
it's your turn,
boss.
Singer.
I will chug that lightning potion real fast, and then I will breathe lightning at it because that should just be a 30-foot cone. It should miss everyone and just hit her and not anybody else. So, I don't know how it works. So, how much damage does she
Are we
do?
supposed to use the stuff that they give us?
Fuck yes, we are. It's done now.
Because we haven't really recovered any MacGuffins. We just recovered potions and stuff.
Well, I would assume that
The giant sword is the MacGuffin.
they might be grading us on how well do we use the resources they give us.
Yep.
Yeah, sure. There's also somebody has a potion that dude gave us. A healing potion.
Yeah, it's on me too.
Yeah, because dying.
I am
easily.
almost dead. Yep. How much damage does it take? What do I roll?
I am finding that again, because I told you, but
Yeah, I
I
should have written it down, but I didn't.
DC 13 Dex save 46.
4d6.
And a
Okay.
half on pass.
In a what?
Half on pass.
Aha.
You do it
5,
3 times.
9... What?
So
Up to 3 times. Right. Yeah, that I wrote down. 9, 10, 11, 14 points of damage with the lightning breath.
Okay.
All right.
Average roll.
So that was the...
You also hit the forge worker.
How?
It's a cone. And he's right here.
Oh, he's not.
Oh, I
indicated
thought
on
he
there.
was... Yeah, I thought he was the guy in the back.
Oh no, that's the proctor.
All right. But I don't care about the forge workers.
Yeah.
And that's
He's a skeleton
aggroing.
just hammering away, right?
Yeah, but he might rise up with that sword.
He might. All right, so in order to do that, I had to use my action to drink the potion, bonus action to cast a lightning bolt, and I'm going to move back around the corner so that way it doesn't fireball me. Because I'm almost dead. Coward.
I have healing word.
Yeah, yep. Yeah, I know.
Did he just leave? Like from behind the pillar. Like, did he just...
You're the meat shield.
Like, you wouldn't even have seen anything. You just would have heard a giant ball of flame, a booming sound, and then lightning.
Yeah.
Light up the room.
And you're
So you have a
gone.
cone of lightning, and she shields herself a little bit
Yeah.
and shakes violently. And the forge worker does the full body and then just falls over, fried, smoking.
Sweet.
Oh.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Well, so much for that being the last boss.
And the sword just rolls off, half forged, and clangs on the stone floor.
But what if we were supposed to let him finish it so that could be taken back?
Yeah, we'll find out.
Could be the MacGuffin itself.
Too late now.
Just take it back.
Oh,
Yep.
Steno.
Alright.
So I'm going to charge in this way. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Mhm.
And there's a prisoner here right next to me.
That's the gnome.
That's the gnome.
Yeah, she's a female gnome, and when you walk up, she says, "Save me, save me."
And I'm like, I got this, gorgeous. Throw her away. And then I turn back to the hag and I throw myself into a rage.
Her charisma is 7.
The save
The
me
gnome.
one? Alright.
The gnome.
Not the hag.
Oh,
The gnome.
okay.
I saw that look on your face. You're like, what do I care what the charisma of this cinder hag is?
What do I do with this information?
Yeah, I don't know
Are
what
you
I'm
telling me
supposed
to
to...
seduce the hat?
Yeah, I know.
So when you say gorgeous, her face lights up. Like she has a big butt chin and a big nose, but like she gets like the anime girl star eyes.
She's like a
You
a
just made
gnome
yourself
version
a
of
friend.
Bruce Campbell.
Nice.
Yay! Joke inspiration.
Wait,
Yeah.
are you saying that she's asinine? Like I give her face a 2 and her ass a 9?
Jesus.
Where did you come up with that?
That's like from 20 years ago. That joke.
Negative inspiration.
No, I'm just saying if she's like not that attractive, she's probably in my league.
Yeah.
In your
Dumb.
paunch.
So I'm ready. I can take what I can get. So I flew into my final rage and I'm making a reckless attack upon this individual, and I'm going to hack away at the Cinder Hag's hand, probably by jumping up or getting at the arm.
Okay, roll.
I'm assuming a 19 plus 4 hits, 23.
It does.
Hey, that was so close to a crit, and then it wasn't. So that's going to be 6 damage
Okay.
on a D10.
So you catch her side with a graze.
Like, yeah!
And she shrieks and
Yeah.
starts turning towards you, Jewel.
She started turning towards me or towards him?
Towards Steno.
Okay. I was like, what?
Yeah, and he's like,
What'd I
"Jewel,
do?" Yeah,
yeah.
I like to think that with my perception being so terrible that I don't even realize that the dwarf is not a
You're totally
yeah, I'm like, oh, fucking.
landed
Okay.
on so thick.
Yeah. Okay, so I already did Shatter, now you're there.
I really like that dwarf. Alright.
I guess I'm going to... And I can't move from here to here.
No, you could jump
'Cause-
over the forge, but it'd be hot.
Yeah,
You
and
should probably do that.
I'm a human.
You'll be fine.
My boots are expensive.
Are you
Is
I already
it
have
difficult terrain? What will it take to jump on top of the
Acrobatics.
forge?
Give it advantage.
Fucking hell. Okay.
You'll
Yeah.
be fine, do it.
Jewel can have advantage.
I'm being prompted by the evil cleric.
It's up to you.
I don't want to blast you with lightning, but if you stand in front of it, I will.
Oh, okay.
You have your own choices.
So I'm going to jump on top of the forge and try to...
Yeah,
Hop, hop, hop.
hot.
Okay. That was an 11 plus 2, so 13.
I'll take it, but you just take a point of fire damage.
Okay.
That's not so bad.
My
That's your
first
first
damage
damage
for
the
the-
entire game.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're alright.
So you run and place your hand on where you think is not the hottest, and it burns your palm just a little bit, and then you leap over.
And so I'm going to try and get here. And I'm just going to try and stab it.
Okay.
I shrug.
I guess this is what you do.
I guess this is what I'm supposed to do. Stab an old ugly lady. Ah, fuck. I'm gonna use my DM inspiration.
Okay.
And roll it in red. Oh no, I'm flanking.
Yeah, you're
just
okay.
alright.
Okay, so-
So, I'm gonna take my inspiration back.
Why you
And
took it?
17 plus 3 for a dirty 20.
Hits.
Dirty 20.
And my rapier does 1d8 plus 1. So 6. 6 damage.
Okay. So as it's turning to hit Steno with its claws, you put your rapier where to kill it?
To kill it. I like stab for like the kidney area in the back. Like I just like, but it's still like turning away from me, so
Yeah.
I get it like right through the middle, the kidney area,
Okay,
but through the middle.
Yeah, so you push your rapier through its kidney, and it starts caving in ashy on itself. The proctor towards the back of the room, like, quits leaning against the wall and takes a step forward, like, clapping. And he's like, yeah, good job, guys! And the two actors are still like, save me, adventurers! Like, not dropping character. And as the proctor goes to take a step forward, the wall behind him caves in and pins him underneath the debris. The rocks crash in, scatter across the floor, and both the hostages quit playing it up for a second and turn and look with their chains. And the dwarf says, in his normal manly voice, "Oh no."
Remember to send us your memes and dice pics on Twitter and Instagram at Total Party Guild or #Topagu. And join our Facebook page, facebook.com/TotalPartyGuild. We have a modest website, TotalPartyGuild.com, where we are setting up a wiki, our blog and info on the cast, interviews with the characters, and details about the continent of Arosa.
Be sure to rate and review us on your podcast platform of choice. It's especially important to get us seen and promoted. If you love it, others might too. A guild of many defeats more monsters.
Party on.